Hey guys, this is Mario from animatedbuzz.com. This video is going to be about change of shape in animation. It's important because basically it just makes your animation uh, much clearer to the audience, because when you are changing shape, you're basically making it a lot easier for the audience to read what it is you're trying to convey in your animation. The thought process of your character and everything like that. So basically, this is just a really quick example of change of shape in the expression of a character here. So just kind of designed a random character here. And as you can see, it has a lot to do with squash and stretch as well, But it's not only that. There's a lot of reversals going on here, like in the eyebrow. You'll see that this eyebrow is one shape, and then the next eyebrow is kind of reversing on that shape, so it's a very important part of this concept. So, I mean, if you're working at an animation studio, you'll hear a lot of talk about change. One of the more common notes that you'll get from supervisors is regarding, well, to make that expression read a little bit better, and also to amp up its entertainment value, you need a little bit of change of shape in it, and that's basically what it'll do. And depending on the style of animation that you're working with, it could be kind of, broad, or maybe realistic. There's different degrees of exaggeration that you can incorporate into it. So this is just kind of a really quick example of what I'm talking about here. So let's say this is kind of the anticipation for the next frame, which will be his expression change. So as you can see, the lines here are kind of contrasting. So there's change happening with the eyebrows. You see the reversal in the eyebrows, and there's shape change happening here in the body, in the torso. And this is kind of what Eric Goldberg constantly preaches about. And if you look at his animation, just look at the Genie animation and you'll see so much brilliant shape change in it, and that's what makes it so entertaining to look at too. So here's the shape change, as you can see, going on in the neck. There's a lot of squash and stretch, and it looks fun, and it is fun to draw. And so now we're going to draw the next frame. Which will be of him. A little bit sad. So we're going to change, as you can see. And if you can find a way to get this into your CG animation, this is kind of what makes it really stand out a lot. Is your ability to kind of change the shapes, because it's so hard to do in computer animation because you're dealing with a puppet, but you definitely can do it, and it's how they do it at Disney. They really kind of modeled their CG animation after hand-drawn animation. That's why I really feel like the animation being done at Disney right now is just awesome for that reason. They really embrace the graphic nature of hand-drawn animation. And like I said, it's one of those things. If your animation for whatever reason isn't reading quite well, then it's probably one of the things that you should look at is ask yourself, well, how can I get more change in the keyframes, key poses? Where can I fit that in to the equation to make the contrast more extreme? And then with more contrast, you'll get you'll get clarity and entertainment.
It's pretty rough.
And then you can proceed to tie it down a little bit, which I really won't spend too much time doing. So as you can see, the reversals, the change in the shape, but they all kind of, the thing about it is that as these shapes squash and stretch on your keyframes, you have to maintain their volume, and that's kind of one of the tricks. So I went in and fleshed some of these keys out a little bit more because I just wanted it to be a little bit more presentable. It just takes a while to kind of get the volumes to work with one another. As you can see, you got to get the volumes to relate from drawing to drawing. Um, Sometimes that takes a while, but hopefully that kind of makes sense. Why change of shape is so important in animation. You know, you see there's a squash here, and then this is the extreme, and then the character kind of settles. And all the while, there's shape change throughout. So that's all I wanted to show you, and hopefully, that's kind of interesting. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Visit Animated Buzz. I'll see you there. Bye.